Hey guys, welcome back to In the Alley. My name is Cody. I'm glad you guys are along for another video where tonight we are recapping Sunday night's action. We've got 3 games, some pretty stellar action. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Maybe some upsets? Anyway, timestamps are going to pop up right here if you want to click and find your favorite team. I think YouTube does the scroll bar. I kind of looked through some of my previous videos where I put the timestamps on. Regardless, it'd be cool if you watched all of the recaps, all of the previews. I understand if you have a favorite team. I do the same thing. I'm no different. So that being said, let's get into it with recap number 1. All right, recap number 1, the 3 p.m. kickoff, Tulsa Oilers at Sioux Falls Storm. Without further ado, stats on the face. Let's narrate. Tulsa receives the kickoff. We're underway in Sioux Falls. Underway. I don't know why I said it that weird. First down catch, and then a run by Gerard Ware Jr. gets Tulsa into Sioux Falls territory. Quick start for Tulsa offense here. Bubble screen gets to the 15 of Sioux Falls. Laranji Vassa-McCoy picks Daniel Smith, but a flag is down. Illegal defense, and Tulsa moves closer into Storm territory. Couple of runs, and it's 2nd and goal at the 1 for the Oilers. They go no huddle, and Smith is stuffed by a men black. 3rd and 1 for the Oilers. Sioux Falls gets the goal line stand. 4th down upcoming. Field goal attempt by Hall is good. 3-0 Tulsa leads early. Great return by Sioux Falls to get deep into Tulsa territory. Bell already with a 1st and goal after a catch. Xavier Jackson gets into the end zone for the score. Extra point for Saris is good. 7-3 Sioux Falls leads. Ensuing drive for Tulsa. Smith scrambles and a pass to Nance sets up a 1st and goal at the 3. And a bad snap hits Ware while he was in motion, and the fumble is recovered by Sioux Falls. There is a flag, however. It's illegal defense on the Storm. Crushing blow to that defense right there. 2 turnovers already taken away by penalties. Storm defense standing tall at the goal line. 3rd and goal at the 1 upcoming for Tulsa. False start moves 3rd and goal back. Tulsa challenge, and it fails. Smith's pass to Crockett is dropped, but a flag for illegal defense gives Tulsa another chance, and another flag. I think it's too many men in the backfield. Nope, it's illegal defense. 3rd and goal again. You'll hear flags a lot in this one. My goodness, another goal line stand for Sioux Falls here. 4th and goal for the Oilers, and they are going for it. Smith sneaks it in for the score. Extra point good. 10-7 Oilers. They take the lead back. 2 quick plays on the ensuing drive, and it's a 3rd down for Sioux Falls. Billy Hall scrambles for the 1st down. End of the first quarter, 10-7. Sioux Falls picks up the 1st down. It's a 1st and goal at the 7 of Tulsa. It's a run by Billy Hall, followed by an overthrow, and it makes it 3rd down and goal. Hall scrambles and doesn't get in. 4th and goal at the 2. Sioux Falls looks like they're challenging for illegal defense here. They lose the challenge. Tulsa's turn for their goal line stand, and they take over on downs. It's a quick run, followed by an overthrow, and it's 3rd and 6 for Tulsa inside their own 10-yard line. Smith to Rosario, and he converts it to the 20. 2 runs and another 3rd down for Tulsa at midfield. Smith scrambles, and Nance for another 1st down conversion. Is Nance hurt? I saw he got tackled pretty hard. I didn't see any replay or anything. He'd come back into the game, but I thought he was a little banged up there. Gerard Ware with a nice catch out of the backfield. Tulsa just controlling the pace here, taking their time, doing what they got to do, carrying the momentum. They pick up a 1st down, and I think it's another illegal defense that will give them more yards, and it is. 1st and goal at the 4 for Tulsa. And what an amazing play for the Oilers. Motioned across the backfield in a wide open Gerard Ware, I believe, off the right side for the touchdown. It was just an amazing motion. No one even went with him. I don't know what happened. Regardless, extra points good. 17-10 Oilers extend their lead. Sioux Falls up next. Bell with a catch, and a Williams run picks up a 1st down for the Storm. Drayshawn Hudson wide open in the middle of the field, and he gets it to the 6th 1st and goal for Sioux Falls. 2 runs by Williams, and he gets stuffed. 3rd and goal. Drayshawn Hudson with the handoff to the left, and he scampers in. Extra point is good. 17-14 Sioux Falls cuts into the lead. And it's a surprise onside kick, but I think it's offsides for Sioux Falls. And it is. Flag is thrown. Tulsa takes over 1st down. And just like that, Smith to Rosario for the touchdown takes 1 play. Extra point good. 24-14 Tulsa. Smith is strip sacked, but Sioux Falls recovers. They need to score before the half. I don't know where I came up with that one. Ignore that one. Hall scrambles in his 3rd and 8 at midfield. I think that was supposed to be Hall is strip sacked. Regardless. Regardless. Moving on here. Ledyard sacks Hall and is 4th down at the 1-minute warning. I got my quarterbacks mixed up. Tulsa's defense is so good right now. They're just really good right now. Sars's field goal attempt is no good, and Tulsa has a chance to add to their lead here. Harvey returns the kick to midfield. Nance is back, and he catches a bubble screen into Sioux Falls territory. Back-to-back catches for Nance, and it's 1st and goal at the 5 for Tulsa, 38 seconds left. And that looks like an interception. I don't know if the ball hit the wall there. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Smith finds Rosario for another touchdown, and Sioux Falls is in trouble. Extra point good. Oilers extend their lead again, 31-14. Storm need to score here. 31 seconds left. They get the ball to start the second half, so 14 points could really put them back into this. However, Tulsa's defense has been lights out today, and it will not be easy. And it's a Rouge. Tulsa tackles Sioux Falls into the end zone, 1 point, 32-14. Sioux Falls takes over at their own 5. It's a low snap. Hall just gets it out of the end zone, and we reach halftime, 32-14. Tulsa well in control. Coming out of the second half, and it's a face mask against Tulsa, which gives Sioux Falls pretty good field position to start. Sioux Falls picks up a 1st down in 2 plays. Little bit of snap issues, it seems. They're kind of coming back here. Billy Hall gains 11, and it's 1st and goal for Sioux Falls. Xavier Jackson stumbles, regains his footing, and somehow gets into the end zone. Timeout Tulsa. I wonder if they're going to challenge to see if Jackson was touched down. They're challenging something. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. This is when like the audio kind of cut out for a little bit. Regardless, the challenge fails. Touchdown stands. Extra point is no good. 32-20. Oilers still lead. Smith finds Crockett deep, and it's 1st and goal at the 8 for Tulsa. Wide open Gerard Ware on a running back wheel route. I love those routes. It's a touchdown, Tulsa. Extra point, good. 39-20 Oilers. They are in control here. Ensuing kick, it's a nice return for Sioux Falls across midfield. Hall scrambles and is followed by a rush for no gain, and it brings up a 3rd down. Tulsa players injured. I didn't see who it is. My guess would have been Noah Lyles. I don't know if I saw him for the rest of the game. We'll see. Jackson runs and picks up a 1st down. Sioux Falls needs to show a little urgency here. They're down by 19. They kind of wasted a little bit of time right here. 2 rushes for little gain brings up another 3rd down for Sioux Falls. Hall finds Jackson for a touchdown on the right side. However, the extra point is no good, 39-26. Sioux Falls needs to stop Tulsa here somehow, some way. They have not been able to stop Tulsa all game. And Black and Swanson blow up a run play, sets up a 3rd and long for the Oilers. My goodness. Sioux Falls just keeps shooting themselves in the foot, man. Player comes out of their stance early. It's like the 3rd time in 4 plays or something. Tulsa should get a 1st down here. It's 1st and goal Tulsa. Another flag on Sioux Falls. I think it's defensive pass interference. Another flag on Sioux Falls. 2nd and goal from the 2. Gerard Ware rushes it in for the touchdown, and Tulsa might have just put this one away. Extra point good, 46-26. We reach the end of the 3rd quarter. Penalty set up a 1st and goal for Sioux Falls at the 2, and Billy Hall punches it in. 2-point conversion is no good. 46-32. Tulsa leads. Ensuing drive, 2 plays bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Oilers, and an almost amazing one-handed catch, and Tulsa is going for it on 4th down. They pick it up on a short pass to the flat. Smith finds Calvin in the middle of the field, and it's a 1st and goal at the 10 for the Oilers. Smith to Rosario for, I believe, the 3rd time today. Tulsa's good. My God. Extra points good, 53-32. They are just blowing them out. Free play. Hudson gets to midfield on the catch for the Storm. 2 incompletes, and it's a 3rd down for the Storm. 4th down, incomplete. Sioux Falls gets close, but they cannot pick up the 1st down. Tulsa takes over. They're going to kill some clock here. Let's go out with a victory. Sioux Falls with another penalty, giving Tulsa a 1st down. Just swallow the whistle at this point. Let's get out of here. Complete ref show today. I understand people's gripes. A couple of plays, and it's 3rd and 20 for Tulsa. 4th and 20 now. Field goal attempt by Hall is good. 56-32 Oilers. We reach the 1-minute warning. Sioux Falls moves the ball down the field and gets a 1st and goal at the 1. They're not giving up. Williams gets in for the score for the Storm. 2-point is good, 56-40. Tulsa recovers the onside, it kneels, and that's game. 56-40. The Oilers force the Storm to go 0-3. All right, so stats still over my face as usual, and I don't know what you can say here. The curse is broken for whoever has more rushing yards is more likely to win the game. Tulsa didn't really run the ball too much. They had 20 rushing attempts. They just didn't really run the ball too much, and when they did, it was mainly goal line stuff. They rushed the ball and kept getting stuffed. Penalties are the name of the game here. Tulsa had way more yardage, but 15 penalties on Sioux Falls. A lot of those coming there in the second half, trying to claw back into this game, and my goodness, they kept shooting themselves in the foot time after time after time. Promising thing here, no turnovers for either side. Third down's always an issue for every team. Being able to convert's probably going to get you the win. Tulsa was only 2 for 7. They still managed to win the game. I say what you want. I mean, stats mean one thing, stats mean another thing, and they can have them mean whatever you want. Looking at the leaders right now, Daniel Smith had himself a pretty damn good day passing the ball. 18 of 26, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Billy Hall, not so much. He's your leading rusher. He's your leading passer. Has been all season for Sioux Falls. They got to find some offense, man. I just don't understand how you have the Triple Crown winner from last year in Kentrez Bell. You have Carlos Thompson, who was the complimentary role in San Diego with him. He's been with Sioux Falls before. I don't get how this team is not just slinging the ball all over the yard. I don't understand it. That's not to say anyone's bad. That's not to say this team sucks. It's not to say, but they got to figure it out. It's as simple as that. They had 65 yards passing. I know it says Billy Hall had 76. There's some sacks in there, yardage is lost, things along those lines. So, that being said, I don't know. What does Sioux Falls do here? I had them pegged for a win. 22 points by Tulsa in the second quarter. They demolished them, man. They just straight up came out and said, all right, I don't care you're at home. I don't care you're the defending Eastern Conference champions. We're going to destroy you. And that's what they did. I don't know where Sioux Falls goes from here. They're 0-3. 0-3. And we'll talk about some other teams having issues later on, but 0-3 for Sioux Falls. 0-3 for Jacksonville. We've got some really good teams that do not have a win right now. I don't know what Sioux Falls does. A little bit more of the same. Do you try and go to a different quarterback? Do you change up your strategy and go kind of a San Diego and just start throwing the ball and neglect the run? I don't see it happening. But on the Tulsa side, that defense is brutal, man. That defense got after Hall and forced him to scramble, ruin some timing routes. I mean, 65 yards passing. Defense completely shut them down, made them one-dimensional, and pretty much said, I don't care if you run on us. Sure, run for 99 yards, but you're not throwing it. And that's literally what happened. Drayshawn Hudson has 37 yards of the 76 that Billy Hall threw, which means you're dealing with what, 39 yards of passing to other players. Just completely shut down Sioux Falls' passing game here. Kudos to Tulsa. Kudos to their defense. They did an amazing job today. But let's go see if we won our bet, and we will go check out the other recaps. Oh yeah, I told you the game would go over. I told you that Sioux Falls would score points, and they did. Tulsa obliterated them. We got some money on this one. All right, recap number 2. San Diego travels to Glendale. They take on the Rattlers. Same thing as always. Put the stats up over my face, and let's narrate the game. San Diego receives the kickoff. Let's go. 2 plays, and it's a first down for San Diego. Quick third down up comes. Incomplete, and it's fourth down. Illegal defense makes it 4th and medium. Davis is pressured, and he throws it right to Connor Taylor. Interception, Rattlers. 2 runs by Brown. He picks up the first. Gibbons on a jet sweep, and he gets it into San Diego territory. Defensive pass interference moves Arizona to the 12. Rattler run followed by a short catch, and Arizona faces a third down. Sherrod Williams blitzes, and he takes Lorenzo Brown down. 4th down, Rattlers. Evett's field goal is good. 3-0, Arizona leads. A surprise onside kick by Arizona, and the strike force take over. Chance Bell gets it to the 5 for a 1st and goal. Jordan Kress from Nate Davis for 6. Extra point, no good. Strike force take the lead, 6-3. Ensuing drive for the Rattlers. It's a short run by Odom and an incomplete, making it third down. Brown scrambles, looks like an illegal defense. 2 quick plays, and it's another third down for the Rattlers. Option pitch to Odom, who picks up the first, and it's a first and goal. We reach the end of the first quarter, 6-3. Brown almost has a touchdown, but it's batted down, third and goal. Odom barrels his way in, or at least I thought he was in, and they do. They signal it a touchdown. Extra point good, 10-6. Rattlers regain the lead. Rudy Johnson is in the game now. We'll figure it out later, but Nate Davis out of the game. Johnson hands off to Chance Bell, who runs it 35 yards off the left side. Touchdown, strike force. Extra point is good, 13-10. Artigue drops a big fat deuce on Arizona, 15-10 San Diego. Ensuing drive, Gibbons gains 15 on a catch in the middle of the field. Houston for a catch in the first, into San Diego territory. Incomplete, followed by a Houston catch, and it's third and short for the Rattlers. Miles' catch picks up a first, and it's now first and goal at the 6. Lorenzo Brown on an RPO keeper, he scores, but a flag for holding negates the touchdown. Brown run and a Miles run brings up a third and goal. Brown throws and almost picked off by Dexter Reese. Good to see that he's back from injured reserve. Field goal attempt is good, 15-3 strike force. Rudy Johnson still in the game for San Diego. Not sure. Johnson throws it away. It's a third down. Arthur Jackson makes a contested catch and breaks off a 30-yard touchdown reception. Extra point good, San Diego 22-13. Ensuing drive for Arizona. Miles on the run, and Brown double clutches, and he hits Brown for the first down. He hits Miles for the first down, excuse me. Kobe Smith is wide open. Lots of Rattlers just sitting in zone coverage. Just quick little hitch routes right where the zone coverage isn't. We reach the 1-minute warning. Brown is pressured, and he throws it away. Tavita Mwanga is down on the play. Rattlers run, so the clock runs 2. Miles catch to the 2. It's third and goal with 14 seconds left. And a wide open Glenn Gibbons touchdown on the right side. 11 seconds to play. Is that a botched snap? Is that a fake? Doesn't matter. Field goal, extra point, whatever is no good. 22-19 strike force. Johnson to Kress for San Diego for a few with 4 seconds to play. And it's an incomplete pass on the next one that sends us to overtime. 22-19 strike force lead. So coming out of the second half, it's an incomplete and a run by Brown, setting up a third down. The ball was in Justice King's arms. It was an interception, but he drops it. Brown threw this into triple coverage. I don't know why. Rattlers going for it here. Brown throws a pick this time, and San Diego takes over. Bell runs, followed by an incomplete pass, and it's third down strike force. Johnson to Cox, who makes the catch, loses his shoe, first down regardless. And oh look, it's a quarterback draw. Rudy Johnson untouched for the touchdown, rinse and repeat Rattlers defense. Extra point is good, 29-19. San Diego extends their lead. Glenn Gibbons with a nice catch, and Arizona has a first and goal. Brown runs, followed by Miles run, and it's a third and goal. Arizona needs something here. Defensive pass interference will give Arizona new downs. King is down on the play. Nate Davis is in street clothes. He's done for the day. I don't think we figured out what was wrong with him, but just a lot of injuries for San Diego. Jamal Miles dives into the end zone for a touchdown, but a holding is negates it. 2 incompletes, second one broken up by Kashawn Walker. Gibbons will make the catch past the defender, and it's a touchdown Arizona. Extra point good, Rattlers back in it, 29-26. Ensuing drive, Isaiah Cox with a return to the 20. Rudy Johnson gains yards on a QB keeper, and here we go with some quarterback runs. Bell on the right side, gashing Arizona just like any other run. Toss play gets it to the 1-yard line. Bell stretches across the goal line, and it's a touchdown. Extra point is botched for San Diego, 35-26, strike force. End of the third quarter. Oh man, in between 2 defenders, threads the needle, Lorenzo Brown to Glenn Gibbons Jr., we have a touchdown. Also looked like Kettle was playing wide receiver, so we'll talk about that here in a second. For San Diego, Davis, Mwanga, Reese, and King have all been hurt today. That's not good news. Some of them will come back, some might not. Extra point is good, 35-33. We're in for one hell of a finish. Connor Taylor wraps up Bell for a loss. Rattlers need a stop here badly. Johnson unloads and Arthur Jackson with an amazing diving catch, and he gets up and gets into the end zone. Another bad snap on the extra point, and it's no good. 41-33 strike force. Ensuing drive, batted down pass, followed by a Kettle catch, and it's 3rd and 3. Kettle's playing wide receiver. Smith makes the first down catch on the sideline, and Garrett Kettle, catch, run, into the end zone. Put me in, coach. Hell yeah. Touchdown, Garrett Kettle. Oh, man. On the 2-point attempt, the very next play, Jamal Miles gets absolutely laid out. I don't know how that's not a penalty. I don't get it. Regardless, extra point try, no good. 41-39, strike force still lead. And it's another surprise onside kick. San Diego gets it again. I understand trying it this time. I don't get the first time they tried it. And here's the Achilles heel for Arizona. Johnson runs, shakes a tackle, gets to the 5 or so. It's 1st and goal. Bell takes the handoff the left side, gets in for the score. This is probably it. Extra point is good, 48-39 strike force. Arizona has to score and might have to make it quick if they want to get another shot. Gibbons catch over the middle, and it's the 1st and goal for the Rattlers. 2 incompletes bring up a 3rd down. Walker on another pass breakup. 3rd down, and Brown's pass is tipped, and it's picked by Justice King, who returns it for a pick 6. So King's back into the game. That's it. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you there. That pick 6 seals it. Extra point is good. Strike force are going to stay undefeated here. We reached the 1-minute warning. Ensuing Arizona drive, Brown scrambles. Gibbons makes the catch on the next play, and it's 1st and goal at the 7. Gibbons catch to the 3. Defensive pass interference gives them a 1st and goal at the 1. Miles runs it in. Brown doesn't get the 2-point attempt. San Diego kneels. 55-45 final. Strike forced. First win against Arizona. That's still over my face. I don't know what you say about Arizona here. They're in some deep trouble. You're in some deep trouble, and it took Dalton Sneed getting hurt. Dalton Sneed doesn't play defense, so this defense is just not good right now. Giving up 162 rushing yards on 16 attempts. Chance Bell just on fire today. A 35-yard untouched rushing touchdown. He was all over the place. Rudy Johnson with a couple of quarterback draws to get into the end zone. I mean, your leading receiver for San Diego had 1 catch for 40 yards. They threw a total of 6 completions today. There is something wrong with Arizona's run defense, and I'm not going to stay harping on them because I want to give San Diego their flowers, but there is something that needs to get fixed for Arizona, and it needs to get fixed quickly. Otherwise, they're not making the playoffs. There is no way in hell you are in this league giving up the rushing yards you are giving and expect to make the playoffs. It's as simple as that. Let's talk about San Diego really quick because they played one hell of a game. Not perfect, but my goodness, once they had Rudy Johnson in the game, they adjusted pretty damn well. I don't know if it was just after halftime and Nate Davis was, again, I don't know the extent to Davis's injury, if he's injured or just wanted the night off, whatever. I'm not going to speculate. Rudy Johnson was in though, and he took it to him. They pretty much adjusted on the fly. Props to Taylor Geneser. Props to that coaching staff for San Diego to sit there and say, hey, we got to run. And that's exactly what they did. A team that is so hell-bent on passing the ball in their first, 2 games, they just dominated Arizona right now. They came into the second half and went, you know what? Let's just run it. And they did. Kudos to that coaching staff. Kudos to that offense for being able to recognize we can exploit this. I don't know. I don't know where Arizona goes from here. I mean, obviously they're going to get more wins. They're going to push for the playoffs, just like San Diego. But right now, San Diego is in a better spot than Arizona, and that is saying something when you consider Arizona leads this series 7-0. Now it's 7-1. My goodness. Let's go check out our bet. Let's go on to recap number 3, and we'll get on out of here. No. I didn't think San Diego would be a really, really good team this year, and they are. So here we are. All right. Recap number 3, third and final one for Sunday. It's Tucson taking on Bay Area in Tucson. Without further ado, you know the drill. Put the stats up. Let's get into it. Final one of the night. We pick up somewhere in the middle of a drive. Not sure when. Putting the pieces together, I think it's still Tucson's opening drive. Regardless, the very first play that I see is Mike Jones ripping off a big first down run, followed by Mike Kerrigan with his own run, and Malik Mitchell quarterback run gets down to the 2-yard line. Mike Jones' run is stuffed, and it's an incomplete pass to make it a 3rd and goal. Mitchell reverses field and gets it into the end zone, but a flag brings it back. Tucson pass is incomplete, and it's a 4th and goal from the 11-yard line. And the field goal attempt by Fotinos is good, 3-0 Tucson. Peterson with a big catch from Neal on the ensuing drive, and it's a touchdown for the Panthers. Simple as that. Extra point is good, 7-3 Bay Area. Next drive for the Sugar Skulls, Mitchell gets across midfield on a quarterback scramble. Jones picks up a first down with a nice cut and run to the right. And oh man, Jalen Marshall with a catch as Mitchell threads the needle. Extra point is good on that touchdown. It's 10-7, Sugar Skulls lead. We got a back and forth going. Neal, deep pass is incomplete. Shane Simpson run gains a couple, and it's a 3rd down for Bay Area. Neal's pass is overthrown into the stands, and it's a 4th down. Neal with all day to throw, and he scrambles, shakes a tackle, falls down, gets back up, and keeps running all the way to the 3-yard line. No one touched him down when he fell down. Shane Simpson off the left side, and he gets in for 6. The extra point is good, 14-10 Bay Area. We're into the first quarter, 14-10 still your score. Mike Kerrigan with a 9-yard catch to start the drive. Jones doesn't pick up the first, and it's 3rd down Tucson. Malik Mitchell pulls the ball down, and he runs for the first. 2 passes go incomplete, and it's another 3rd down for the Sugar Skulls. Mitchell again scrambles ahead and picks up the first down. This time it's 1st and goal. A run goes nowhere, followed by an incomplete, and it's 3rd and goal again for Tucson. Bay Area gets home. Mitchell is sacked, and it's 4th down. Fotinos' field goal attempt is good, but a flag is going to negate it and push them back. His second attempt is blocked, and it's taken at midfield for Bay Area. A Neal run, and Pierre Williams with a catch and gets a first down inside Tucson's 15. 2 runs bring up a 3rd and manageable for Bay Area inside the 10 of Tucson. Neal takes too long, gets pressured, and throws it away. 4th down upcoming for Bay Area, and they're going to go for it. Sheffield bats down the pass, and the Sugar Skulls take over on downs. Ensuing drive for Tucson, Kerrigan catch, and he gets to the 24. Kerrigan again, and Tucson is on Bay Area's side of the field. A couple of runs, and we reach the 1-minute warning in the first half. Mitchell, close to the first down here, 3rd and 1 at about the 6-yard line. Mitchell gets pressured, he's taken down, 4th down Tucson, 43 seconds to play. It's an illegal defense is going to give Tucson a first down. 2 Jones runs, and it's 3rd and goal with 32 seconds left. Daytona Jackson doesn't care. He doesn't bite on an RPO fake, and he sacks Mitchell, or I guess tackles him for a loss. 4th and goal. Field goal attempt is no good. We reach halftime. 14-10 Bay Area leads. Coming out of the second half, Felix Harper is in the game for Daquan Neal. We don't know why. We're not sure. I don't think we find out the entire game. Felix Harper takes over. Stokes with a 2nd down catch to get the first down. Williams wide open over the middle, and he picks up another first on his drive. 2 runs, and it's a 3rd down for Bay Area. Felix Harper keeps it up the middle and crosses the goal line. Extra point is good, 21-10 Panthers. Daytona Jackson with another sack on Mitchell. This defense for Bay Area is ruthless. 3rd down for the Sugar Skulls upcoming. More pressure from Jackson, and Mitchell's pass hits the turf. 4th down. Tucson's going to go for it here, and the pass is incomplete. Bay Area has a chance to put this one out of reach early. It's a catch by Stokes, and then a Harper quarterback keeper, and he gets into the end zone again. Extra point is good, 28-10 Bay Area. Tucson needs to respond quickly here, or it's done. Kerrigan's kick return gets to the 21 or 22 of Tucson. It's an incomplete pass followed by a pass that followed to a pass by Marshall, and it's a 3rd down for Tucson. Mitchell with a nice scramble while feeling pressure, picks up the first and throws a Derrick Henry stiff arm at the end. Mike Jones with a nice 10-yard scamper to the right side. Malik Mitchell with all the time in the world, and he finds Marshall over the middle for a touchdown. The extra point is good. Panthers still lead, though, 28-17. Ensuing drive, Harper takes a deep shot to Stokes, and he goes over the boards and catches the touchdown. Any momentum climb back in? Gone. 35-17, end of the 3rd quarter after a good extra point. Panthers keep pace. Ensuing Tucson drive, Mitchell gets pressure in his face and the pass is intercepted by Cromwell. That's the game. Harper to Williams and he takes off for the first down and more. Tucson finally gets a break and Bay Area is incomplete, and then Utley blows up a play in the backfield, forcing a third down. Jazarick Peterson catch to the 5, fourth down Bay Area. Craig Peterson's field goal attempt is good, 38-17 Panthers. A pooch kick by the Panthers, and Kerrigan gets thrown down by the kicker. Don't see that too often. That's a penalty as well. He got thrown down too hard by the kicker. Buff-ass kicker, man. Malik Mitchell for Tucson gets across the goal line in 2 plays. Touchdown Sugar Skulls. Extra point is no good. 38-23 Panthers lead. Tucson's onside kick is recovered by Bay Area. 2 plays, and Bay Area is 1 yard away on a 3rd and goal. Harper draw, untouched up the middle. Touchdown Panthers. Extra point is blocked. 44-23. Mitchell to Tate for a 1-play, 1-touchdown drive. 2-point conversion is good, 44-31. Ensuing drive, 2 incompletes for Bay Area, and it's 3rd down and 10. Harper finds Williams, and it's a nice first down catch. We reach the 1-minute warning. You know what happens next. 2 runs to kill the clock with 51 seconds left. 3rd down for Bay Area. Tucson jumps off sides. First down Panthers. They kneel. Game's over. Panthers win 44-31. So, as usual, stats over my face. Let's take a look at them. You've been looking at them throughout the entire thing. But it just bucks the trend again of team that rushes more ends up winning. Didn't happen in this one. So, I mean, Bay Area is just too damn good, man. You held them to less than 100 yards passing, less than 100 yards rushing, and really just got after them. I don't really know what else there is to say. I mean, 4 for 9 on 3rd downs, 3 for 6 for 3rd downs for Bay Area. You see the stats right there. Time of possession is pretty even. Penalties are even. Only the 1 interception by Cromwell. There's not really much else. I mean, passing, they both passed for roughly the same amount. They rushed for the same amount of attempts. It's a pretty even game. It's just Bay Area made plays when it mattered most. They forced Tucson out of their comfort zone. I thought Mitchell would make some plays that would kind of keep him into the game, but at the very end, 21 points in the 3rd quarter was the difference. Coming out of that second half, I don't know what it was with Felix Harper, but the dude just seemed dialed in. He was 8 of 11 for 93 yards and a touchdown, even though Daquan Neal's still your leading rusher. They didn't really have to do too much. I feel like I'm saying too much, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I just think Bay Area was able to just kind of run away with this one. Once they got up 28-10, it just seemed like that was the game. I don't know. It was too much for Tucson to overcome. They just kind of made a few more mistakes than they would have liked. I bet if you played this game again without those mistakes, it's a way closer game than that. But regardless, Bay Area, they continue to keep winning. Tucson, they got a tough road ahead right here if they're going to keep dropping games like this. And then against Northern Arizona, you got to win these games in the West when it matters. But let's go check out our bet. We'll do a full kind of wrap up with Aaron's predictions and mine as well, and we'll get on out of here. Yeah, Bay Area's defense came to play. We got an under, baby. Finally, we have an under. Let's get some cash. All right, just kind of wrapping up the recap here, and I think Aaron and I both went 1-2. He picked Tulsa for the upset. I had Bay Area, not an upset, but he picked Tucson for that upset as well. And then we both lost San Diego. I think that just kind of goes to show you that picking the games is like 10 times harder than actually playing in them. It's so tough to pick these games. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. It's a goddamn miracle and a feat of strength if you're playing in this or any other outdoor league or whatever. But really quick, I do want to touch on the standings right now while we have a little bit of a lull, and teams have all kind of played the same amount of games right here. We have 5 undefeated teams and 5 winless teams. Now, Massachusetts and Frisco in the East, San Diego, Vegas, and Bay Area in the West. Raise your hand if you had San Diego and Vegas both undefeated at this point in the season. You put your hand down, you filthy liar, because no one did. Winless teams, 3 in the East, Jacksonville, Sioux Falls, and Iowa. Again, who had Jacksonville and Sioux Falls being winless at this point? Put your damn hand down. Iowa 0-3 in the western side. Duke City 0-3 along with San Antonio. San Antonio 0-3 kind of sucks too. I figured that they would have a win by now. They probably should have had a win by now. Defense just kind of let them down a little bit. But that's kind of the snapshot of where we're at with the standings. These games mean everything, even game 1. I mean, I know people will kind of throw it away of like, oh, well, this is where teams get their bearings, and, you know, it's just teams are trying to figure out each other and build the chemistry. It still matters just the same. Just like in baseball, I know they play 162 games. Well, yeah, game 1 means the same as game 162. You lose game 1, and that could be the difference of making the playoffs or not. Same thing here, just less games. But I just wanted to touch on that really quick. We're still not even halfway through the season, so that's where teams are at right now. I mean, Massachusetts, Frisco, San Diego, Vegas, and Bay Area seem to be in some pretty good positions for making the playoffs as of right now. We'll see what happens towards the midpoint of the season. We'll probably recheck that. Probably check it, 2 or 3 more times as the playoffs loom. Maybe get more frequent as playoff berths get clinched and stuff like that. But that being said, I'm going to take off here. It's going to be a pretty quick turnaround. We got a game on Thursday next week. Tucson is at San Antonio, so it is a short week for Tucson. We'll see what happens because it didn't really affect Duke City when I complained about that. But anyway, taking off here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know all the stuff. That being said, see ya.